cacti are just like bothering me a bit now. How's your day, Alex? How is work? How is life? February 23rd, Detention Center Visitor Room. Looks like Miss Guy is in questioning. I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine? How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Did Mr. Grant say they'd arrest a suspect in the police department murder? Dude, I would bet. I mean, if it's anything to do with Wii Sports, it's probably good. Let's come back later. February 23rd, Police Department entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose that makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. No, one more day, Alex. One more day and then it's over. It's half day. And all I really have to do tomorrow is turn in my keys, sign a paper, and I'm done. Realistically, that's all I have to do tomorrow. Here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Yes, a real crime scene. Ugh, damn allergies. February 23rd, evidence room, guard station. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. It sure seems that way. Oh! What's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly. So imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is the guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he really is. Oh boy. This like door makes this place look like some kind of a saloon. But looks like it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went through here, the cacti would fall over. Ouch! Be more like a you myself. Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. To be fair though, I did once hear cactuses are real pricks. I would think just one big one would suffice. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell, with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not too sure I see the resemblance. It's more of an attitude thing than a physical similarity. Dude, is he living here? There's a security guard uniform hanging there. Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket. Leather pants. A leather... Wait, what was that called again? A punchy? A pounchy? A pinchy? I know, a poochie. Wait, maybe that was it. It's a poncho, I think. I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Anybody else notice the liquor? That's what has me worried. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a lot of blinking. There's a lot of lights blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. Look on the floor, a lasso. Looks like a setup to a trap or something. A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it might be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please! Huh? Wasn't that... Ooh. One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe? Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. I can't decide if my accent is, my like impression of him is like Bernie Sanders or like Goofy. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal, now we just need the evidence. The criminal? You mean... You heard about the 7 in the police department evidence room, right, pal? It's like they had a baby. On the same day, a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Wait, don't leave! If you want to know more, head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Later. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. See, I don't understand why you couldn't just go to the detention center from there. February 24th, detention center. Still, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Ow. Oh, yeah, because of that law. Yeah, you definitely sign up, get yourself some healthcare, especially in this day and age. What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I was the premeditating against, sir? What? That's what I said. Oh ho, hi. Greetings, sir. Hey, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Oh, Sir Meekins. So you're the guard here at the detention center. No, sir, no, I'm not a guard. I'm a lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't, is he? You, Officer Meekins? You didn't, did you? Perpetrator, Officer Meekins, reporting in. What? What? Wait, who gave him a megaphone? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Okay. Sir, I am patrolman with General Affairs, sir, sir. Oh, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I just needed to text for allergy meds. Cause I won't lie, this whole stream is gonna be like, oh my god, how many times is he gonna itch his eye? You know, in part whatever this is, my eyes are gonna start out as white and then they're gonna go straight to pink. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person. You know who he reminds me of right now? The Crimson Chin. Oh, don't be like that, Alex. I've had that question asked. Oh my god, you're rubbing your eyes. Is it pink eye? No, it's just seasonal allergies. A suspicious person. Yow! What the heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red, I blacked out, and when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand? A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky. Yeah, another similarity between this case and the one in the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. Don't mean to pry, but are you the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that. Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I would say he leans towards heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him. Sir, none. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, huh? Then I went to open my eyes. Did he just slam his hand? I was all alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared. That's some story. Maybe he needs some memory jogging ideas. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir. That's it. That's what? My head was blank until this very moment. But, sir, now I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. You might want to pry the doors with his megaphone. Can you tell me what it is you remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room, and that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I can assure you I was flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him? Do unto others before they do unto you. My father's words, sir. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim, whom he met at the crime scene, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here. They told me that I had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what I said. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera. The crime, my crime. The crime I swore to stamp out. It's there. It's me. It's on tape.
I've got balls of steel.
I don't know what to do with these extra biddies, but here ya go.
Alex. Cheers, my man. May your biddies add to his defense fund. Alex, you crazy man. Thank you so much. You should not have done that. You should have saved it for a better streamer like Casey or Drugel or somebody else. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we better go check out the crime scene. He changed his name. He's now Drugel. Ugh. He's playing, I think he's playing Persona right now. February 23rd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Hey, Mr. Wright! Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk. It's Police Chief Grant. Because it's his desk. And you sure this is all, You know what it means if there is anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I don't think they bought Kojima Productions. I think they're making a game. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's a partnership, so it's not a buy. It's like, oh, hey, we're just teaming up for this next game. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. The chief of detectives looks a little flustered. Ah ha ha, righto, my boy. How ya been? Swim much? Oh ho ho, Chief Grant. Reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him? Yeah, it looked alright. I mean, it looked like No Man's Sky, but Bethesda. Is Edgeworth gonna be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. And you know what? It's gonna be fun. That's what I think. I'm just interested to see how it performs. Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean the incident at Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, righto? Von Karma. Ha! That is true. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. Well, wait. I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume? Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Oh yeah, because it was supposed to release this year, but it's like, oh hey, we gotta push it back a year. Which means they've encountered something very big in terms of their development. They're probably gonna have to do a lot of hard work on that game. Yes, but that's what the evidence says. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, righto! I can't give away all our secrets just like that. This, and this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets can't stand them. But, you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of the detectives' trap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier, huh? You saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of police to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Wait, is it supposed to be... Wait, is it supposed to be PC only or no? There are detectives' desks, there are computers and files on each one as I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Oh, sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away everything last piece of garbage in the trash. So nothing belongs to Detective Goodman is still here. Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? I don't know, man. I feel like that game looks a little too good to be on consoles. The date on it, February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. I should really go back to the investigating the police department crime scene. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Raito would ask for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Pause. Pregnant pause. Now, Raito. Actually, I'm sorry. I didn't need to investigate after all. Raito, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. Maybe. I'm 50-50 on it now. Honestly, I just want to kind of save money and get through the backlog as of right now, and I have a good feeling that more inventory is going to become available because the Bitcoin market is crashing, and so that should free up some more GPUs and CPUs for production. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Just goes to show you, you never know until you ask. And for you here, you can borrow this. Hey! This is a detective ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yo, do you know what I say? Good. That means we can have the Staples Center back. We don't have to deal with Crypto.com. And the sad part is, apparently according to the Nationals ticket I bought, I might be getting an NFT because they want to commemorate the retirement of Ryan Zimmerman. Yes, sir, it's an honor. So I'm in the NFT game. Yay! You just run along and do your best. Now later. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Yeah, like, I don't want it. I really... It's just... No.